This is Mr. and Mrs. in Business podcast, where we discuss business, home, family, rants, and bands. In this week's episode,
let me just say, we went to Rhodes. I'm not going to say the airline and the hotel, but it felt fucking shit. Airplane, woo! That's what I was trying to say. Why couldn't you have said that fucking 15 minutes ago? But I want to ask the public what they think to my outfit.
I think a lot of business owners relate it to. It's your baby. I'll be in the kitchen doing the tea and I'm slamming pops on purpose. I think that was funny. About 2 days.
And now, let's welcome your hosts, Chris and Helen Butler.
So, here we are, week 3.
Week 3.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
Are you a parrot? You're going to repeat it every time. And we should be really proud of ourselves because we haven't taken a 4-month break to get this one ready.
Yes. I know, it seems weird. Not used to doing it this regularly.
I know, this is almost becoming a thing, isn't it?
Wow.
Who knows? So, yeah, week 3. And before we start, I just want to get something cleared up for everyone out there.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the Karens and all the Kevins, as I found out this week, that the male version of a Karen is called.
I actually, I think we should share that.
Go on.
What was it? Oh, yeah, that was it. Our son was getting involved in stuff, and I said, stop being a Karen. And he said, I'm a boy, so I would be a Kevin. And I was like, excuse me? Say what now? So apparently, a male version of a Karen is a Kevin.
A Kevin. So for all you
carry
Karens
on, Kevin.
And Kevins out there, I want to get this out of the way and done with before we start. Yes, these are pre-recorded. Okay? We have seen some podcasts and some people like to have a good old moan about, I wish they would not do it pre-recorded and I wish they would talk about it. Look, these are pre-recorded simply because...
Well, some will be, some won't be.
Well, yeah, but I think the bulk of them is going to end up being pre-recorded simply because we used to work 7 days a week. We did so for 5-6 years. Yeah. And we said to ourselves last year, we're not going to do weekends. We're going to use that for family time.
A bit strict on that now, aren't we?
Yeah. So obviously if we get really busy, we'll do them. The odd time, that's what happens in business. We accept that. That's fine. But on the most part, we try and keep our weekends free. So these podcasts are basically fit in when we can fit them in during the week. Mm-hmm. Now, that means that some weeks we may not get to do one. But we want to make sure we're always publishing one for you guys and gals to watch and listen to, hopefully.
Guys and gals. Look at us down with the kids.
Yeah, baby. Trendy is what I am. So this way you've got one every week, but it does mean that some may be pre-recorded. So please don't hate on us. We're doing the best we can. But I just wanted to get that out there from the very beginning. So if you don't want to tune in now, that's fine.
Well, I don't think most people will care.
Hopefully not, but some people you see on these forums and these groups that are having a bit of a moan and a bit of a bitch. So for all you Karen and Kevins out there, if you're looking for something that is always going to be on topic every single week, don't tune in. Waste your time.
Well, we can't guarantee to do it the same day, same time each week, because I may be too annoyed with you, vice versa. I don't want to look at you. So, we've got to factor that in as well. So that's quite a point.
And boy, it is hot today. So for those that watch this in a few weeks' time when it comes out, this was that week where it was ridiculously hot and sticky. So much so that when your wife tries to hold your hand, you're like, oh, get off. It's too much. Can't do it.
A bit too hot.
Bit too hot. So,
typical British, though. Never happy, are we?
Well, that's a British thing, though, isn't it? That's us all over. And also, I just wanted to make this clear. I'm going to embarrass you on camera now. I'm going to bring this up on camera.
What have I got?
No, you've got nothing, right?
Yeah.
But I want to ask the public what they think to my outfit.
Oh, for God's sake.
Because
seriously.
It's so hot, right?
It's your Sunday outfit.
Hold on. It's so hot. And the whole out of this podcast is supposed to be relaxed and casual. That's why we haven't got them stupid headphones on and the little gizmo buttons here. It's just us having a conversation, sharing it with the world.
No, I know.
Let me just have a look at it. And the first thing you said to me, I said, are you ready? And you went, you wearing that? Just like that.
It's the look.
You're wearing that. What's wrong with this?
No, it's fine, but
I'm cool.
You know, you're on camera. That's what you'd wear on the Sunday. Yeah, chilling at home.
Well, no, in this weather we're wearing pants, but no one wants to see that.
Well, no. Yeah, at least you put some shorts on.
It's like
that.
Don't worry, I am wearing.
Yeah, it's from Britain's Got Talent.
Britain's Got Talent. That's it.
Yeah, it's our little thing with our son. Isn't it,
yeah, well, we love that now. So.
Yeah. Are you too far away from your camera? Don't we have a rule of, what is it?
4 fingers it's supposed to be. Yeah,
You're-
because
you're
last week
too
I
far-
was probably about 6
you're-
arms.
You're too far away.
I know. La 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 la.
Hello.
Oh no, no, everyone's going to tune out, aren't they? No one's forget fucking subscribers now. That's it.
Anyway, what's the topic we're talking about? We're nattering.
Yeah, we got this. This has become an awkward thing, isn't it? Our awkward starts and awkward ends.
Awkward
Right.
starts, awkward ends.
So this week we thought, because I mentioned about the Karen and Kevin situation, about us
Every day's a school day.
trying to keep our weekends free and that sort of thing, we thought it would be really interesting to talk about cutting off. Do you cut off? How do you cut off? Is it right to cut off? How many
From
times
work,
how many
not
times,
each other.
No,
Yeah.
that's irregular.
Mm.
How many times can I say cut off in this little segment?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cut
Cut
away.
off, cut off, cut off, cut away from work, cut off from family, cut off from
Yeah.
Parker. Just cut off.
Yeah.
How do we balance family and work? Or
Yeah.
just personal life and work? And
Well, work-life balance as
that's
such.
what I was trying to say.
I
Why
know,
couldn't
yeah.
you have said
I know,
that
that's
fucking
what I was
15
I was
minutes
thinking,
ago?
Are we not wanting to call it that?
Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah,
I need
quite
to be
simply-
bailing out. I'm here looking at you
Quite
saying, what's the word? What's the word? And you're going, yeah, cut off.
I thought you were like, and I was like, the fuck, have I got something on my
I need a
face?
fucking sign that says, cue me.
Didn't know what you were.
Christ.
Because I said to my friends, I said if I haven't said something right or something, I was like,
Yeah,
give the look. But yeah, I didn't get the look. Sorry. So yeah, the
Jesus.
title is work-life balance.
I think I might have to ask you, help me.
So,
I'm
yeah.
drowning.
Yeah.
Help me.
You just have to say. I thought you meant the distance. That's why I said about the distance.
No, anyway.
Yeah, so work-life balance, yeah. It is something that I think everybody always strives for. And again, I think social media is full of, oh, look how fantastic it is with the family. We're on holiday and having the best time and I'm not working. And that's fine. I guess some people can cut off and go on holiday. That's what the holiday is for.
It's supposed to be for, yeah.
But the last time we went on holiday...
It was shit. Let me just say, we went to Rhodes. I'm not going to say the airline and the hotel, but it was fucking shit. Airplane, woo! Over the top every 10 minutes, and me and you was looking at each other like, oh, what the fuck have we done?
You having a laugh?
Yeah.
It was perfect for plane spotters.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, you'd love it,
Trying
wouldn't
to see
you?
the positive. Any plane spotters out here?
Oh,
Come and
yeah.
stay
No,
here.
I mean, absolutely amazing for them because, I mean, every 5 minutes, it seems to get lower and lower and lower as well.
No.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Anywho, so yeah, you're very good at cutting off more than me. When
Am I?
when we go on holiday, because I'm customer facing, it's a bit
Right.
easier. I think you're more still in touch with the team doing
Yeah.
production back at the unit. And I suppose I'm more in touch with customers because if someone's asking me a question, chasing something up, I do struggle to ignore it.
Well, yeah, I think that's part and parcel of in a business, though, isn't it? I mean, I'm going to start upsetting so many people. In fact, maybe
God,
you
here
should
we
take
go.
me out of this podcast if you
Here
want
we go.
subscribers. But I can't stand it when people say you. Right, no, that's not true. Right, I think that people give other people a hard time because they don't cut off. Right.
Yeah.
Now, some people get a real buzz from working. They love
Yeah.
it. They strive from it. They strive off it. Sorry, they feed off it, and they just really enjoy it. So why are you made to feel guilty
Yeah.
for not cutting off? And I think that's my issue I have with this cutting off thing. I think you've got to sort of learn to read your own body. So I mean, like we worked
mine.
weekends, right, for 4 or
Yeah.
5 years,
Yeah.
working late nights. Okay, I hit a block where I said I can't do this anymore. We both did.
Yeah.
But I was fine doing that during that period. Now, do I feel guilty for not cutting off? No, I feel guilty for not spending enough time with Parker for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Our little
I was made to try and feel guilty by social media that I'm not self-care. And so, yes, it is important. Of course it is. But I think people also have to understand that when you are starting up a business,
Yeah.
it's going to take
You've
fucking
got to put the
hard
graft
work.
in.
Yeah, it's just literally just
Blood,
relentless.
sweat and tears.
Yeah, everything you've got has to go into it if you want it to be a success.
Yeah. And I think I sort of related it, and I think a lot of business owners relate it too. It's your baby.
Yeah.
You've grown
Yeah.
it from nothing. You've nurtured it. It has got your blood, sweat and tears in. And I think I mentioned to you the other week, that's why we decided to have it as a conversation for a podcast, in that if you went on holiday with just your friends, like I did the other week, which was fabulous. Do you cut off from your children? No. Of course you don't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't. Did I FaceTime him? Don't know if I did actually.
Yeah,
Did I? No, but you're talking about them.
Okay.
Of course, you're thinking what they're doing. glass of wine in hand, maybe.
Chardonnay.
But you are thinking about them, and so I do think it's the same in that, for me anyway, and I think for a lot of people that we speak to, you can't cut off. And unfortunately, the reality is, if you do completely cut off, you do come back to a mountain load of more to get through.
Yeah.
So if you can just accept that little and often, like we have a rule, didn't we, on holiday? Because you were getting annoyed because I was on my phone doing too many emails.
Yeah.
And you were like, come on, we're on holiday. And I was enjoying it. You know, I'm by the pool or by the beach checking emails. I'm happy doing that. That's fine. But it can become a little bit of an addiction as well.
From Parker's point of view, he's supposed to be in here with his family, and it's supposed to be dedicated time for us as a family. And I feel that it's not us that suffer from that. It's him,
he wasn't sat there talking and I'm ignoring him.
Yeah.
He was on the slide and I was like, yep, that's a 10. Next.
He was just on his Switch.
But no, he's making friends and you're watching and then joining in, blah, blah, blah. Stop making me look like a bad mother.
Oh, no. That's what, please let me make this clear. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. Without you managing Parker and Parker's life and all the rest of it.
Keep going.
Well, I'm going to blow smoke at your backside. I think we've got this kind of thing, haven't we, where I probably take more of the stress from work and you take more of the stress from looking after the household and Parker and stuff.
Heard it there first.
No,
Heard
seriously.
First.
So I can honestly say that what you do with Parker and managing the house is amazing, because I can't do that and what I do at work. So without you
Everyone
allowing
has
me
their
to
strengths,
be,
don't they?
well, presumably more dealing with the issues at work, that enables me to do that because of what you deal with on a regular day-to-day with Parker.
And vice versa. You're still there at work while I'm doing the school run.
Get
You're
my turn.
already there. Yeah, okay, here we go. But we definitely have our moments where
I went a whole fucking about 30 seconds on you, and I got you. Fuck, next.
Okay, you go to work first.
Yes.
I then do the school run. Then I rock
I'm still
up.
at work. Yes.
Then you're still at work, aren't you,
Yeah,
darling?
this is insincere.
While I do
Just
the
carry
school
on. Just
run.
forget it. It's
Very
insincere.
good. Well done.
Now you're making me feel like a 6-year-old.
But we definitely both have our moments, don't we, where I'll be in the kitchen doing the tea and I'm slamming pots on purpose. I think that was funny. About 2 days ago. Slamming the oven.
And the worst thing is when you don't respond as a male, or any female even, when your partner's doing that, they get louder. They get progressive. It starts off with a... And then you look. He's not even fucking looking.
Do you mind keeping it down?
It's still not fucking... Why?
Oh, and I think I was saying I'm sick of cooking. I don't want to cook. And just I think we all go through these phases, and I'm just like, it's always left to me.
Woe is me. Get the violin.
Yeah. Well, it does.
We've gone off on a tangent here.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm happy to cut off. I'm happy. Yeah, I can cut off from doing the house and the chores. Yeah, when I'm on holiday, that's fine. I ain't thinking about that. Because that's a tradition, isn't it? Cleaning the whole house before you go on holiday.
Because you want to come back to this.
Funny?
That's a British thing again.
Everything's spotless, isn't it?
But you want it so that, for me, so when you come back, it's just nice because you've got all your bags.
Got all the bloody washing.
You've been travelling.
Left to me.
You've been travelling, banging the washing. You've been travelling for hours and you just want to come home and just relax. And for me, you can't relax in a mucky house. It's got to be nice and clean.
Yeah. Well, you've got enough to do. You've got to get in, unpack, washing, and then you are sort of back at work, aren't you? So you haven't got time to sort of reset the whole house.
But we set a rule, didn't we, on holiday? Because we've gone off here a bit. We set a rule on holiday quite a few holidays ago. Not that we have loads of holidays, but that we only do our work on the evenings.
Yeah, that's what
so
I was
it's kind of like, it's kind of, we do it either when Parker's gone to bed, if we possibly can, or just before he gets up in the morning, or it's while like other people are getting ready and he's happy to play on his Switch for half an hour and
while we're getting in the shower and things.
And that's the thing, we do it like an hour, 2 hours at most, really. We just try and get up through the essentials, the things that are going to be a major problem. Clear those out. And actually, I think it's better doing that rather than, like you said, leaving it and coming back to this shitstorm of, I've got no work, or we've got too much work, and we've got no clothes in, or we've got loads of issues that our machine's gone down, it's been down for 2 weeks and nothing's got done. All those kind of things. Because they're all, it's sod's law. These things are going to happen at the worst possible time. Because there is no good sign. Hold on.
Well done for changing the mug, the one job you had.
I knew she would know. I saw this.
One job.
As I was setting this up, I saw it.
One job.
I thought, I forgot to do that mug. But do you know what I did? I thought I'm going to test you.
And I'll do
if
nothing.
You will pick me up. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Oh, God, what are you doing?
No, you think you're smart.
Oh, my God. What on earth?
I'm going to enjoy my glass on camera rather than off camera. Thank you very much. Mention that again, please. Right. I've got to put it now without breaking my neck.
I hope you spill that now.
Yeah. Well, I'll only ask you how to clean it up. Put a gap.
Well, you've got to put it up there for next time then.
What, the glass
Your
of wine?
branded mug.
The branded mug? I'll try. It's been a crazy week this week. Yeah, the printer went down.
Oh, it was mad week.
Printer went down.
Week. One of those weeks where it's all or nothing, isn't it?
Oh, God. Printer went down. Internet went off. Broadband went out twice. I think actually we've only had it for about 1 day out of 4 days. Switching over from providers.
We don't need a new one, thank
Nightmare.
you.
No, we don't. Flipping nightmare. And we had a new starter.
And we had
as well,
a new starter, which is always
great. But a new starter
But you
coming
need to
into
be
all this,
on call for them, don't you?
Coming into all that, it just wasn't great for her, but she did really well. So
yeah,
so it's been a shit week. So
so
I didn't get a chance to do my mug. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom. I'll try next week. I'll try harder.
Oh,
but go on.
But yeah, no, I was just going to say, going off on a tangent. So we have the set 1 to 2 hours when we're in the middle of doing something, and then it's better when you come back, isn't it?
Yeah. But so how do you cut off those? So that's work, right? So that's holidays, which for us we try and get a holiday in once a year. But what? Yeah, that's only once in a year. So what do you do? What do you do? How do you cut off then? Do you cut off any of the time of the year?
Well, it's funny you say that because we've just had the 6 weeks holidays. For the schools closing, and whilst I find that a massive juggling act, because you want to entertain him, but you've got to work, you've got to take him to clubs, or he goes to grandparents, like you want to try, or he has friends over, you've got to try and get that whole balance, which I find a juggling act. And whilst I can do work from home while he's doing stuff from home, or he can come in or whatever, it's just had a brain fart.
I'm just going to leave you to struggle like you left me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cut away. Cut off.
But no.
But
yeah,
pause,
I find that a little bit of.
Dramatic pause.
Shut it. I'm going to keep it smiling.
I'm going to get the look in a minute.
As soon as those cameras,
as soon as those cameras go off, what the fuck did you do? You've embarrassed me in front of everybody. I'm not doing this again with you. I hate you. I'm leaving. No, you're leaving. I'm not leaving. You're leaving.
I'm going to lose the trail again.
Oh, you ever had the trail over?
Yeah, so I do sort of cut off because I do find it a bit more relaxing, like working from home at times, because you haven't got people coming into the showroom and things like that. I don't have to see you. I can focus more. It's just more relaxing working from home for certain things.
Right.
I do find it more productive in being amongst the team to make sure everything's running smoothly. I just think it's easier for everybody if everybody's in.
Well, it is for sure.
But yeah, I do almost. It's a weird feeling. It's a little bit more relaxed, but then it's a juggling act. So I always feel after the end of the 6 weeks holidays, I come back feeling refreshed and ready to really get back into a proper routine.
Oh, okay.
I quite crave that routine again, because he's at school doing what he should be doing, having fun with his friends, learning, and you've got those official times, and I do quite like that to know where we are really.
How do you go on?
But I haven't answered the question.
No, you haven't. No.
So in going back to that, in cutting out. I like to come home from work, and I'm a bit of a scroller on
You're
the
a
socials.
TikTok.
Yeah, I do love a bit of TikTok.
Bit of dick.
No.
Beat that out, because if you do, you're not fucking getting it here. I know that for sure.
Please stop it. Try and keep it PG.
PG.
No, so Yeah, I am a TikTok scroller. I am a fan of TikTok. And you say, oh, it's like some paper. We don't get this. It's not. You can't believe everything. But I've got so many little tips.
Yeah, and you've also got a
I've
load
got
of
some
rubbish
great
tips as well.
cooking tips.
I reference TikTok, not everything, because there's some really good stuff on there, but a lot of the stuff that I see anyway on TikTok reminds me of when I was a kid in the Sun newspaper.
Yeah,
not the boobies, not the booby page
Ooh,
3.
no.
Remember
Well,
page 3?
there is.
Is there?
You can get the boobies. There's all sorts on there. You'll scroll. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no need to get an account. No need to get an account.
So when I go on through work kind of thing and have a look, a lot of the stuff I see on there is what I call sort of bullshit. So it's the stuff you would see in the Sun newspaper. So if the Sun said it was 900 degrees yesterday weather, people would be like, oh yeah, of course it was. And I think TikTok is the modern day Sun newspaper.
Yeah, in a way. But yeah, there is some interesting things. But yeah, I mean, I could just scroll for hours. It's terrible. So is that your stomach?
That was a little cough. I was trying to hide it. Oh, thanks. I was trying to hide a cough.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, well, I'll do it properly now.
I feel like I need one now.
You tried to hide yours now. Isn't that
Is that like a yawn
It's like
thing?
a yawning thing. Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
don't. I'm going to need one. I can't look at. Stop it. So
just get to the fucking point, Maria. How do you cut off when you come home from work? Jesus Christ.
I like to chill out and watch a bit of trash TV and a little bit of TikTok.
You love
Real Housewives, New York, and
rubbish.
all that.
Towie, is it Towie?
Oh well, I've just started that. It's not my favourite,
rubbish.
but yeah, we go on with it.
Dating agency.
Oh yeah,
Celebs
go dating.
Although I must admit, I am really liking watching Vanessa on dating agency.
Oh,
she's giving
fantastic.
them.
I do feel for her though. I've got to be honest. Bless her.
I do. I think she's gone through a really tough time.
Fair play. She's
also
not been single long after such a long relationship.
No, and so I don't think they're giving her a bit of an ease. I think it's more so I feel like they're using her for entertainment purposes rather than genuinely trying to help. But that's what it appears to me anyway.
I think she's doing really well.
But I also don't understand why everyone says, I want to get to know the real her. Why is it that everybody thinks that just because you are a celebrity that you're putting on an act? I mean, I don't know if they are or aren't, but it's funny how people have always seemed to have this perception that because they are a celebrity of or customer facing or whatever it might be, that they are. This is not the real me. It's all fake. Why can't it be genuine for some people? Well, yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah. If you're an actor, or an actress, I can understand that. Can you say actress, actor, whatever? But I can understand that. But if you're a presenter or something, I don't know. Are you faking? I don't know.
But you say that half the stuff I watch is trash, and I see you watching it. No, you love it, really.
No. To be fair, there are some bits that I do like. So when you watch, what's that one when they're in that villa? It's on
Love Island.
Love Island. It's on 65 times a year. Don't fucking stop that, bro. One finishes, the next one starts.
Yeah.
I do. There's a couple of ones I do like on that. I won't lie.
Oh yeah,
I find the whole premise of it is awful. Personally,
the movie night where they see who's slagged each other off behind the back, and
I do like that one. I'm not going to lie, I do. But the rest, I'm not interested in. It's all nonsense.
Yeah.
I'm going to fall in love with you for the next few days, and as soon as I get out, I'm off because I've made my money. I've got my sponsorship deals wherever I need. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
On the most part, again. But
so, what do you like to chill? What do you do to chill?
I don't think.
Or cut off.
I don't think I really do cut off. So, I mean, I have, as you know, these guys won't, I have trouble sleeping. I don't sleep. A lot of times I'm thinking about work. Probably lucky if I get 3-4 hours a night most nights. And when I come home from work, I tend to be on my phone, mostly because you're watching your rubbish telly. So I am researching and learning that sort of thing or preparing for the next day. Weekends, we try and do family things, don't we? Or to keep the house tidy or whatever, those sorts of stuff. But I don't think I really cut off. No, that's not true. I would say the only time I properly cut off,
on holiday.
I don't know, it's not even on holiday. It's when I'm at Disney in Orlando. What's funny?
The only place.
No, I think it is.
Why can't you cut off when you're in Greece or wherever would be?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It's really weird. When I'm there, I feel like it's like a second home almost. So
in Orlando, Disney.
Yeah, I was really lucky as a kid. My parents, although they didn't have a lot of money, they saved all year so we could go most years. So we were really fortunate. But there, I do absolutely cut off. Well, one thing I can say though is I've started to do more recently is I make most of the decisions at work.
Yeah.
I deal with most of the problems. I mean, you're the customers facing, so you do the customers. But if you're having an issue, we'll have a chat about it. Or if things go wrong, the team will come to me. So that's fine. That's my role. There's no worries with that. But I do find I get fed up with making decisions and having to put out fires, if you like. Because I think that's another thing. If you're running business, you've got to be prepared that the minute it starts going good, there's some shit around the corner, I promise you. It's just the way it is. People can put up brick walls faster than you can knock them down, and you just have to be relentless and keep chipping away and chipping away and chipping away. You knock it down, the next one's up. That's fine. But I've found more recently that I used to be the person that would always want to try things. So food as an example. I would always like to try different things, snails, frogs, legs, whatever it might be. If you went out for a meal, have something different that I wouldn't have before. And now I've found that I'm liking more routine in those sorts of things. Even like clothes and stuff, I wear the same clothes.
Keeping the Sunday outfit on,
keeping
even
the
on
Sunday
telly.
Outfit on, even it's not telly.
Well, on the
We're
film.
not flipping celebrities, you know. It's not telly.
Oh,
Not Jane McDonald here goes cruising. So I found that more recently I've just liked consistency in my life. So when I do get my own time, so like on a Saturday night, this is really sad.
Well, I'll say, what do you want for tea in the week? And you're like, you choose. I don't want to choose.
Yeah.
But the Saturday, you like your same.
Yeah. My regular
meal.
thing.
Yeah.
So it's
Meal deal thing.
Camembert with a French stick.
Yeah.
For starters, because it's a 3-course.
Bougie.
Thai chicken, which flipping has gone up ridiculous amount of money, but the Thai chicken,
just a microwave meal, but it's extra special.
Extra special from Tesco's. Can you say brands?
Well, you probably shouldn't.
Too late.
Other supermarkets are available.
Yeah. Like,
you should have said Waitrose, make us sound posh.
What's the Morrison's advert we sang this morning?
More reasons to shop at Morrison's.
And then Apple turnover. So yeah, I found that I like to have some consistencies. I think it's just because I get so fed up of making decisions all the time at work. I find that a weekend is like a time where I say to you, I don't care, you choose. It's like,
should take advantage of that a little bit more, shouldn't I?
Well, you should do.
But if I do derail from that meal for you,
I'm not happy.
I'm
not happy.
You don't want a mess.
No.
Look at you with your wine, bougie.
I'm enjoying this.
Hey.
Yeah, but you're regretting this, aren't you?
Hey, I'm a bit gel here.
I'd share it, but I don't want to.
Should have had that in a branded mug. It would taste so much better.
No, it wouldn't. This is just fine, thank you. So yeah, I don't know. I think my thing is you don't have to feel bad if you don't cut off. I think what is really important.
Yeah, because everyone's different, aren't they?
Yeah, everyone. So I mean, look at people like Elon Musk and stuff that work all the hours under the sun. I mean, their whole concept of work is if I work an extra like 20 hours a week, for example, than you, I've done. In 6 months, I've done the same amount of work you've done in like 9 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're so far ahead of you.
Yeah.
And I think you just have to. What's really important is not preaching to people that you have to self-care, which I know is important. I'm not saying it's not important.
Well, everyone has different levels. Exactly. Is what the ultimate.
What I'm saying is that you need to listen to your own body. And when you know, and you will know when you're coming to a brick wall because you'll feel it. I mean, I think I kind of think I did this year, which is why I said at the beginning of the year, I've taken on too much stuff and I'm struggling to think straight.
Yeah.
So I addressed it. I took a bit of time, not necessarily time out, but I just parked a few things in my life so I could concentrate on other things. So I think it's just about you got to listen to your own body and just don't give yourself a hard time just because you haven't had. I mean, the one thing I hate, this is a bit of a tangent, but one thing I do hate is when people say in business, you should only be working 2 hours a week. You know, you work 2 hours a week from home, from a mobile, anywhere in the world, and you can earn fortune. You can do what you want when you want. Fucking bollocks.
Well, there'll be a very small percentage.
Do you know what? I'd love to meet them because I don't think they flipping exist.
I know.
I think it's bollocks.
They're selling a false story, aren't they?
And they've got for me, it's awful because all they're trying to do is flog you their stupid flipping course that should be $5,000, but for you, it's $499 limited offer. And
today only.
Next month, $499 is gonna end this month. I promise. That was my attempt at American accent. So I just think you just have to listen to your own body. You know, take your family time. Family's so important, and that's something that I neglected for probably the first 5-6 years, maybe of Parker's life, and that's something I'll never get back. So,
but I think that's good for our yin and yang, isn't it? Whilst we're so different, I'm always telling you, come on, do this with Parker. Let's do this together. Let's finish early today because we're ahead. You know, the team are away or on holiday or finished. Let's finish early as a family as well, not just the team. And you do take some convincing for you to finish early, but I feel that you need it and it's important. So
I agree.
And then equally, I feel like you do drive me not into
to
the
insanity.
Ground. But your determination of still working a lot inspires me too, and so now it sort of comes a bit more naturally.
I think we all need to be pushed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think there's this, I think we have this comfortable level.
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
all find our comfortable groove, or whatever you might want to call it,
Yeah.
our speed, our pace, getting drunk, our groove, whatever it is, and we like it because it's groovy. Because it's just we're comfortable with it, we can handle it. And I think, I'm not saying you run people Instagram up, but you need to just take people just out of that comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
And so it's good you say, right, okay, that's amazing, what you're doing is amazing here, but what if we could get a little bit more? What would that look like? And definitely for you, I think when things are going really well, the buzz you have about you, I mean, people will look at you and think, oh my gosh, she's stressed. But you are so buzzing. The aura about you is just great. So
yeah, I do prefer to be busy. Like, I've been working this weekend, and I've said that, like we said, we didn't want to work weekends. But
sometimes
it is exciting to keep the ball rolling with stuff. And I thought, like we said well, we're not working weekends, and I haven't for a while. But then I have this weekend. Actually, one of the customers I messaged on Friday night at 10:30, and he was like, "God, look at us, the joys of owning your own business, working at 10:30 on a Friday night."
That's the truth.
But you are in it together.
That's
I know
truth.
that sounds silly, but it's quite comforting, and it's like, yeah, we are all. But it's fine if you're on your sofa doing your own thing and you're still doing that and completing something for work. Yeah, I do get a buzz every now and then from that. That is fine, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, when I did go away with the girls, I went with my laptop. Standard, didn't even question not taking my laptop. And the girls were like, oh my God, you've got your laptop. Like, it was a third head. And I was just like, oh my God, yeah, it's just part of my handbag
Third
now.
head? How many heads have you got? You still got 2 then?
Oh, shit, yeah. What's the saying?
I don't know, but it just sounds odd when
like,
you said
I've got
it.
3 heads. What's the saying?
Got 2 heads. I think it's 2
don't
heads.
know.
I think you've had an extra fucking head there.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I meant 3 heads because that would be strange. And yeah, so it was like just normal for them to think, what the hell are you doing? We're on holiday.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like as if I wouldn't take my baby for an emergency.
Yeah.
Granted, I didn't actually get it out. I was managed to do it on my phone, anything that I needed to do. But it's just nice to have the laptop there.
Yeah.
If I need to look at designs, discuss past orders,
You're
blah
probably
blah
more
blah.
stressed by not having it if you needed it.
Exactly. So it's just but they don't have their own business, so it's difficult for them to appreciate the anxiety that would have brought me.
Well, you only know these
I
things when you've
have
been
it.
through them yourself, haven't you? Or you're going through them yourself. I think then you can have more appreciation what other people are feeling or why people do things if you've been through it yourself or going through it. Because I think it's just hard to. Otherwise, it's
but yeah, we've been chatting for half an hour now.
Half an hour.
Yeah.
Have we gone over our time limit?
Well, it's half an hour, which is when we like to wrap it up and spend 10 minutes saying bye, like I do to my parents.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
But ultimately, yeah, I think like you say, I think the work-life balance is something I think so many people strive to get right. And I think it goes through phases as well.
Of course you do.
Like you say, we used to work 7 days a week for so long. Then we got to a stage where we were like, you know what? We're not going to have the showroom open on a weekend. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
If a customer wants to come on a weekend, then I'm sure they can change the schedule to come in the week and we can work it out, or we can do shoots whenever it needs to be around that. And there's always a way to work it that, for the odd occasion, we're happy
the odd time we do. And if we get really busy or there's a big rush order done, that's
can be
fine.
evaluated then.
But let's not forget that we worked 5 or 6 or 7 years, weekends, every weekend.
Yeah.
For that many years to get us to where we are now.
Yeah.
I don't think we would be where we are today if we only did Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would be back where we were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, kind of thing. So it's definitely propelled us. There's no doubt about that. And I think anyone's prepared to put in the hours, you will be propelled forward. There's no doubt about that. It's fact. The more hours I'm doing, the more work I'm going to get done. I might not be as productive. And there are periods when you're more productive, but you'll get more work done overall. So we put our graft in, and now we don't work weekends unless we have to. If we do, then it's not a problem. I don't begrudge it. Before I used to begrudge it.
Yeah.
But, God, I've got to go to work on a Saturday.
Yeah,
right,
we did.
Back to work on a Saturday.
And we both got a bit moody.
If it's all work on a Saturday, fair dues, and I haven't had to do one for 6 months, so great. I've got to do one this Saturday. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll try and stay late if I can in the week. If there's an urgent job, I'd rather do that and lose my week evenings, so I don't do anything anyway, and try and keep the weekends free. But yeah, I think the point here that we're trying to make in a roundabout way is
just do you.
Do you, whatever
it is. And it goes
is,
through phases of needing to as well.
I think this whole thing in life, there's enough people in life that will give you a hard time. You don't need to give yourself a hard time over stuff. You don't. There's always somebody that's going to moan at you, bitch at you. Someone say you've done it wrong. We should have done this. Or you should have done that. You know what? As you say, do you. Am I boring you?
No.
You just looked off.
Well, at least the fly isn't here this time. So
Is it not?
no.
I haven't noticed actually, but I'm getting drunk, so it doesn't
Well,
take a lot.
Yeah. Speaking of cutting off, you can go cut off and finish that in the garden.
I'm gonna lay down. Homer Simpson. So
But anyhow,
that was our piece on cutting off. So we need to do our shout out to a business, one of our customers of the week. So last week it was Reset Empire Fitness. This week it is.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough one to call. We've got some really great customers.
You'll probably get through them all, don't worry.
I know, yeah. So exactly. I guess the order doesn't matter,
Unless we finish this next week.
But yeah, I mean, we've recently completed some great sustainable ranges actually for my coffee station.
Oh, plug.
Speaking of drinks, they don't do wine. Maybe they should, but they do the amazing coffees. Oh my god,
hot chocolates.
The hot chocolate,
better than a Greg's hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Or a McDonald's hot chocolate.
Yeah, any of the above. And then we tried the hot, like not a latte. What was it? The hot vanilla drink.
Yeah.
Wow, that was amazing. So got those for everybody with a cookie at work. Oh, really sweet, really yummy. But yeah, more to the point, they're amazing local company, My Coffee Station. Again, the team is so amazing, friendly, doing lots of great, interesting things, more than just coffee, food as well. They do events. They've got rooms to hire as well. They're in Stourbridge.
Oh yeah, they've got meeting room they hire, don't they? In Stourbridge, their new
really
premises.
nice. Yeah, really nice room to hire, and they also do the food preparations.
Yeah, they do loads of stuff. I mean, I think their core business is going out and putting like coffee machines into like service stations and any they do colleges,
any
all
business,
sorts of places. Yeah, all
that wants
sorts.
a coffee.
Reese has got one at Empire,
Yeah,
so like a coffee machine of all sorts. But they do like say food and stuff, and they do their own events. They've got some really funky, quirky vehicles as well. They go and take out their own for.
Yeah, like a mint colour. Any cool vehicle you see.
You might have seen it branded actually.
Yeah,
you've probably seen some of theirs, and they're
of course,
they're all over the country, aren't they? So in service stations and stuff, the machines or the vehicles. So. And like I said, they're really nice and friendly team over there.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, they're a pleasure to work with. Again, they were with us from day one.
Yeah.
I knocked on the door looking for business.
Touting for work.
Yeah.
Please, sir, give me some work.
Yeah. But yeah, they're a pleasure to work with. And I'm always happy to have a hot coffee there. If I have to drop off an order, oh, go on then.
Twist a
Thank you.
Twist a real.
Yeah, or if getting petrol.
Yeah.
Get one.
So, yeah, coffee station. If you want a coffee machine.
Any hot beverage. And they also do shakes as well.
Shakes.
They do so much more. Definitely.
Check them out.
Yeah.
Go on their website, My Coffee Station. They do loads of stuff. If you're looking for food or venue or drinks machines of any kind, give them a call because or events. If you need some them to be an event for you, they did an event for us, didn't they? A couple of events they've come to for us actually. I think.
Yeah. They come and have the van with the vehicle.
Really nice bunch of people. Great products, great service. Yeah, check them out. My Coffee Station.
That was for me to say, but
well, I thought there was just a lot of
kind of took over. You could say it, Helen. Yeah, all right. Have a bit more wine, right? Why don't you? On that note, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.